old school. And I'm new school. Well, at least I was new school. But I'm...
It's funny. I took that exactly the opposite way. That's old school CRC.
True. Which was new school.
Which is now old school.
Just let me. Get out of your face. Oh.
I'm not hearing anything you're saying.
Check. Hey, Taylor, check 1, 2. Michael or Taylor.
Hi, Raina. Hi, Lila. Hi, Lila.
Taylor.
Okay.
Check.
Is it okay if I'm comfortable doing something different?
Lovely.
Whatever you want. I never printed out the outline. I just have my priorities, so it's okay. I mean, I know what I'm doing. No, I know we're interspersed. I don't. Yeah. So
I'll select.
you don't have a printed outline with the service.
No, I can print one.
No, it's okay. I just don't know like how much publish Shabbat we're doing. You know, like what I like what does it come after?
On the left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
Beagles, and then Omer, and then
The over and dinner, but it's
then
dark.
Shalom Aleichem.
Oh, it won't be streamed, I guess.
On the left-hand side of the Baruch Hu, Shema,
Yeah, I guess I would just. I always thought it was at the end
Yeah.
when it
Go Yvonne. Some spirit. Yep. Whew. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good Shabbos. I want to invite you all to look up in the Psalms. It says, Esa Einai, lift your heads up and just look around and see all of those that you are gathered with, people you've known forever and people you're just looking at for the very first time. CRC gatherings are awesome. CRC people are wonderful. And so when we come together, for whatever reason it is truly a blessing. And so I hope we all feel the blessings, not only of Shabbat, and not only of this place, but what has brought us all together. And so we're going to have a service and a dinner for everybody. It's a Shabbat of appreciation. And the board, the turnaround board that has truly lived up to its name, wanted to express their appreciation to this community. And that's what's happening. But I get to also, in turn, appreciate our board. The term stepping up is often used. They had a big step and did so in a way that was filled with grace and determination and intelligence and courage. So to start the service, to start Shabbat in this time and place, I'd like to ask our board president, Paul Wagman, his wife Elsie, if they'll come up on behalf of the whole board and their families and light our candles to begin the Sabbath in this time and place. And just while they're walking up here, just asking everyone to take a nice, deep cleansing breath, get centered, make sure you feel good where you are and with your surroundings. And we're going to watch the 2 points of light for remembrance, for observance, for love, for healing, for being able to let a little bit of it go. I'm sure this week has been a lot of things. I hope a lot of blessings, but also, I'm talking, Paul, you can keep lighting the candles. It's all right. I've learned it's one of the things I've learned in all these years. Not only blessings, but I know challenges. And some of those challenges we've shared, and some of those challenges, only we know about. But I hope these moments of Shabbat, this light, these people, this music kind of allow us to let some of that go. And so we begin with a bracha, a blessing, because it's a mitzvah. Paul and Elsie, you did a mitzvah just now to light those candles. Yeah, you guys, they work together so well. Here, we'll give it a little pause. They do birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. So, Now you stay up here while Leslie and the band, our Shabbat musicians, sing the blessing for the mitzvah of lighting candles to begin the Sabbath. Amen. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Elsie. There's another blessing that we have to do this time of year, in between Passover and Shavuot, in between spring and summer, the concept of freedom and the concept of ethical responsibility from the 10 Commandments that we celebrate on Shavuos. We count the Omer. We count every day. We make every day count. It's a journey that we're on. And this journey that you're going to hear about at dinner is a journey of goodwill. That's what this whole period of time has proven to me. There is so much goodness and goodwill in this community, and it fills me with grace and compassion and gratitude. So as we count, it'll be the 13th day of our Omer period. So it's the same beginning of the blessing as when we light candles, but it's for the mitzvah of Al Sifirat HaOmer, the ritual of counting the days between Passover and Shavuot. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al Sifirat HaOmer. This being day 13. Turn, please, to page 6. Greet each other with these amazing words. Shalom Aleichem. Greetings, peace to everybody, to all of you. Page 6.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Bi'i Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Orachem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Bi'i Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Li Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Bi'i Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Bi'i Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Good Shabbos. So we are going to continue on page 8 with L'Chadodi. Lecha Dodi is a beloved acrostic which calls us to set aside the concerns of the week and joyfully embrace Shabbat. These beautiful words, written in the 16th century, transport us to a time where the schmutz in our lives fades. And for just a few moments, we experience all that Shabbat has to offer: rest, community, and spiritual connection. We rise and face the entrance as we welcome the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה וצהולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה, בואי כלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה.
We remain standing as we take this moment of Jewish geography, this moment of turning ourselves, of orienting ourselves. We turn towards Yerushalayim. We turn towards Ir Shalom, the city of peace, this this broken, beautiful city of peace. We turn not towards the Jerusalem of this world. We turn towards the Jerusalem that is waiting on high. The city of peace that our tradition says hovers over us wherever we are, waiting for us to pull it down. A reminder to us that the way that this world is, in its beauty and in its brokenness, is a choice. And that means we can choose differently.
We are going to turn a couple pages to page 15 for the Shema. The Shema not only asks us to listen, it also reminds us with its final word, echad, which means one, that we are all connected to each other. These are words that unite us across time and space, requiring us to put aside those things which divide us and instead focus on the ways in which we have a shared purpose. So I want to share with you a few lines from Amanda Gorman's poem, The Hill We Climb, which was the one she read at the inauguration. She writes, "And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gaze, not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first. We must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another."
I invite you to remain standing or be seated, whatever your custom is. Israel Adonai Eloheinu reminder that Judaism, when we do it not right, when we live it right, it's not a faith. It's not about what we believe, but it's about how we act. That mezuzah is there on our doorposts to remind us of who we want to be when we enter. That those tzitzit are there to remind us of the kind of human being we want to be when we get dressed. That these Shabbos candles burn to remind us of the kinds of families and kinds of relationships we want to exist in. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Turn to page 18. Twice a day. Twice a day we put ourselves back in Mitzrayim. Twice a day we say Mi Chamocha. Twice a day we remind ourselves of what it meant to be the stranger, of what it meant to walk towards that path of liberation. More than any other commandment in the Torah, 36 times, again and again and again, we are reminded that we were strangers, that we were undocumented, that we were other. And so how dare we oppress the other? We know this pattern. We know these echoes. We know what it is like when people on trains ask you for your papers. We know what it means when judges are arrested by the government. We know what Pharaoh looks like. And so we think of Esther. We think of Esther. And we think of Mordecai, who looked at her and said, perhaps we were created for just this moment. Perhaps we were raised for just this moment. And so we sing these ancient words again and again and again. Mi Chamocha, knowing that we will shout our way towards freedom.
גאולים, לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם הודו, וימלכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. צור ישראל אומה בעזרת ישראל, ופנינו מלך יהודה וישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני, גד ישראל, גד ישראל, שירו לאדוני כי גאו גאה, שירו לאדוני כי גאו גאה, כי גאו גאה, כי גאו גאה.
That was for the Israelites marching across the sea, right? Page 20. Oh, thank you. So sometimes when you pay attention to the tradition, to the words, to the liturgy, you get such a blessing. And I wasn't part of the conversation, but I can imagine it. In this prayer, there is a phrase, Sukkot Shlomecha, a shelter of your peace. And somewhere, way back in CRC history, read that blessing, read those words and said, Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace. That's going to be the name of our building when we have a building. And then someone else argued about having a building, but eventually we built this place almost 25 years ago. And we called it Sukkot Shalom. From this prayer, a shelter of peace. And that is my deepest hope, my friends, my family, my community, that every time you come into this place, it feels like a shelter of peace. Feels like you're being embraced by your tradition, by your values, by your friends, by each other, by the music, by the vibes. Shelter of peace. Just like the prayer says, may we be blessed and covered and embraced when we need it, when others need it, forever and ever and ever. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Allow us to lie and rise in peace. Allow us to lie and rise in peace. Shalom. Allow us to lie and rise in peace. Shalom. Hashkivenu Adonai This next part, it takes courage. It takes hope. It takes faith. It doesn't say everything's gonna be perfect, but we hope and pray that everything's gonna be all right. So let's hear each other. Let's hear ourselves. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Come on now. Everything's gonna be all right. 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 Ufros aleinu sukat, sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, and cover over us tonight with a sukkah shalom, yes, a shelter of peace for you, for those you love, a shelter of peace for all who are vulnerable, all who need healing, all who need love, all who need purpose and meaning, a shelter of peace, my friends, and I love you all over each and every one of us. Amen. Shalom, Salam, Shanti. In Gaza, for the hostages, for the streets of our cities, everywhere and every place that needs extra light, we have room to pray for them all. Amen. We're on page 23. If you're able, please stand. On Friday night, and I know I see there's Friday night people here, there's Saturday morning people here, there's Tuesday afternoon people here. Oh, you didn't know we did services on Tuesday afternoon? But our custom on Friday night is to start together with our voices unified, like they have been all night, singing the psalm, or the bit of the psalm on page 23. I call it the psalm of opening. It has that verb patach, open arms and open souls and open minds, open arms. The psalm says for our mouths to be open. The psalm of opening. Then we give each other the grace, the room for a little silent prayer to kind of go to your own places, your deepest prayers as we enter Shabbat, as we receive Kabbalat Shabbat. So take your time. We'll let everyone know when it's time to sit down and carry on with the service. But first, another deep breath. Adonai sefetai tiftach ufi yagid tehila techa. Sefetai tiftach.
Na 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 na,
We take a moment and add to the prayers we've already said with a Misha Berach, which is on page 34. This is a blessing of healing, any kind of healing, spiritual healing, mental healing, physical healing, anybody who needs some extra blessings and some extra support. So if you are thinking of someone or you want to share your own name because you need blessings, I invite you to do so as we make our way around the room, and then we will add the congregational names in just a bit. So we'll start. If you just want to put your hand up, we'll make sure we hear all the names. Yeah, Gail. Thank you. Yep, Roger. Thank you. Annette. Your sister. Robert, and then we'll move forward. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Joy. Thank you.
My sister, Mana.
Sister. Eric? Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Deb Catan, Bill Goodfriend, Andy Brown.
Yeah. Did I miss anyone here? Oh, sorry. Yes. Thank you. Michael, are there any names on the stream? Thank you. Thanks, Michael. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Page 34.
So we're also thinking of those.
We are also sending healing blessings to Shirley Erico, Randy St. Jean, Andy Brown, and Bill Goodfriend, Sherry Waxman and David Wolf, Jeff Gershman and Katie Lewin, and Bracha Bat Mera Vishlomo, and Marilyn Weiss, and Phil Hilltop and Richard West, Travis Brown and Vicky Wagner, Michal Bat Zacharia Baricha and Honore Allen, and Reverend Barbie Click, Robert Avery and Matt Braun, Sister Carla May Streeter and Anna Navarro, Sphira Bagadi Do Vasara, Colony Chapel, Maggie Bradford, Jordan Cronemer, Drew Patchen, Robert Shepard, and Meredith Berkowitz.
Abraham.
we seal these blessings, these healing blessings, with the words towards the bottom of the page. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Holy Source, Holy Presence in our universe, who gives us the ability to bring healing to those who need it. Amen.
So we invite everyone to rise as you are able as we begin to conclude our services.
Beginning of the end.
The most Jewish phrase there is. Page 38, a reminder that it is on us to create the world that is waiting to exist. Aleinu lishabeach ladon hakol, latekiru liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, וגורלנו כחומונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו, אמת מלכנו, אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל בורך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחתינו. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. I'd everyone to be seated for a moment. As we pause, like we do at the end of every Jewish service, as we pause to recognize the mourners in our community, the mourners in our midst. And so if you are saying Kaddish right now, whether it's the immediacy of Shiva, of Shloshim, whether you're in your year of loss, it's the yahrzeit, the anniversary of someone's death, or if you're just really missing him today, I invite you to put up a hand or rise or some other way we can acknowledge you and hear the names. Nancy. For Gary, of a blessed memory. You're dead. You're dead.
My wife, Molly Portman, my mother, Carol Portman, and Megan Scandid, who was brother.
Blessed memory.
Teresa Ella Frost's mom, Rose.
Melissa. Thanks, Philip. Sarah. Blessed memory.
My sister Sandy.
For Sandy.
It's the Shabbat, it's for your yard sites, my sister Mary and my brother Sylvester.
Blessed memory. Thanks, Sarah.
My sister-in-law, Carolyn Young, passed away 3 weeks ago.
I'm so sorry. Bobby, we'd be so proud of you.
Our musical mentor, cousin Stuart.
True Stewart. Michael.
For Charlie and Amy Manisa, and true life David Saxon, my grandmother Susan Kaufman.
Carrie.
It was recently my dad's third birthday.
For your dad, for George Newman. And for those we've lost this year in our CRC community, for Vivian Eveloff and Emmanuel Binder, for Sam Fox and Gerald Siegel, for Sammy Schaas and Susan Koppelman, for Jill Petzel and Carl Smith, for Bette Miller and Sherry Fox, and Morris Tamsky, for Marilyn Schreier, Keenan Thamangu and Ivan Rich, for Ron Kramer, and for Carol Portman and Alan Hartz and Stephen Spiegelglass, for Sharon Hollander and Roy Hinderleiter, for Terry Riley and Lizzie Wolfe, for Ken Bach, for all these names, for all these lives, for all of these folks whose world we inherit. I invite everyone to rise as you are able, as we say these ancient words that do not mention death, but affirm the ways that we live in this world to make their memories a blessing. Page 41. Yidkadal, Yidkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Divrach, Chirute, Yamlich, Malchute, V'chaye Yechon, U'mechon, U'chaye B'chol Beit Yisrael, V'adala, U'hizman Kariv, Imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah, Mevarach, Be'olam, Lamei, Amaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpahar, V'yitromam, V'yinaseh, Yitadar, Yitaled, Yitalach, Shnei, Tushab, Richu, Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran ve'alma v'nimru, Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom v'mirma, Hu ya'aseh shalom.
Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol
Yoshvei teva, V'imru.
Shalom bin Roma, Uyase Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen.
just a couple announcements, and then we will head into dinner. We are doing a Lift for Life snack drive, collecting granola bars and fruit snacks and all kinds of snacks. The barrels are outside of the sanctuary, so if you are able to bring something, we would really appreciate it. And tomorrow, we have a very special service. Zahava Kaplan, who grew up at CRC, is reading Torah tomorrow morning, and we will have a special oneg for her. And I know you will all be so excited that the mixer has been replaced for our challah. So it's coming back. And the very last one is we are having a guided tour of the Gateway to Pride exhibit at the History Museum on May 4th. It is with Philip. And if you would like to join us, please RSVP. There's a maximum amount of people that can go. So if you want to go, please RSVP so we don't go over our maximum. So thank you.
Okay. So two other announcements. One is, I have to say, because I'm looking at Steve Skranka and Sarah Skranka, our Torah, our Survivor Scroll, with all the other Survivor Scrolls in St. Louis, will be part of Yom HaShoah commemoration at Temple Israel, 3 o'clock, community-wide. It really is always quite a sacred, holy service. All kinds of people come to the Yom HaShoah. And the reason I bring up the Skrankas is because of some genealogy work, it was discovered that the Skranka family has descendants from Cholusov, which is where our Torah scroll came from in the Czechoslovakia, now Czech Republic. And you had a family reunion, and everybody was able to see the Torah. If you've been here for a bar bat mitzvah, you've watched us pass that Torah from generation to generation into the arms of our B'nai Mitzvot, and so that we can teach them the joys and the responsibilities, the beautiful and the challenging about being a Jew in this world. So Yom HaShoah, 3 o'clock Sunday at Temple Israel, and I was told by Amy Gage, I wasn't quite sure what she meant, but she said there's juice in the hall.
It's the grape juice for after the blessing, if people want grape juice.
So I felt like it was like the juice is in the hall. It's like we got like a secret.
Jews are in the room.
Can I do one more announcement?
Yes.
Final announcement, I believe tomorrow is a garden day. So from 12 to 2, people will be gardening, right, Julie? And also, Minch Makers is happening from 12 to 2 out at the garden. So if you want to come garden, come join us, and we'd love to see you there. Okay.
So please stand one more time.
We don't have a challah in here. That's why there's no challah and grape juice in here. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so you know what to do. Put your arms around each other, whether you're here all the time or this is your first time here. This is the way we make sure we don't leave each other's company without holding on to each other, literally, and saying words of peace and love right from the Torah scroll. This blessing has a life of its own, just like the Shema does. So here we go. Take a look around. Thank you to the musicians. Thank you to each and every one of you. And let's all have dinner together. Keep on going with this beautiful Shabbat moment, these moments that we're privileged to share with one another. Let us say, Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless and keep you now and always. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
And may we take some of the warmth we feel from celebrating Shabbat together and hold it within us and let it carry us through our week.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yaseh lecha shalom.
And most of all, may there be more peace in our lives, more peace in our city and in our world. More peace. And we say,
Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
The juice is in the hall.
אדון עולם בשם עלה, בטרם כל יציר נברא, להינשא בחפצו כל. אז המלך שמו נקרא יאיר Let's hear it, Joey. Come on, David. והואלי וחי גואלי וצוחק לי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי בין הכוסי ביום אקרא יאידאי We need more rap, Joey. בידו אחי ברוכי, והייתי שם באהיבה, ועם רוחי גבייתי, אדוני לי ולא אירע, יאי